mind doesn't exist outside reality. In your mind, you can have God exist, not exist at the same time. In your mind, you can have a God, have a power and not power at the same time. In your mind, you can have God who is the creator and not the creator at the same time. Okay, is God the creator?
Yes.
Okay, so he has attribute of creation.
He has the attribute of creation, yes.
So he has attribute.
So he does have attributes.
No, but the attribute is not part of him. What I'm saying is attributes are something that he created.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So before he created the attributes, therefore he was without the attribute of creation. You see? So therefore he was not the creator.
If you're not a creator before you create something, so before he created, he was not the creator. In order to...
Did he have the ability to make it clear to you? Did he have the ability to make it clear?
When we say that you are, that you have the attribute of creativity,
Yeah.
right? So what we mean by that is that you're in the subset of a group in which there are those who are less creative and there are those who are more creative. Now, if we want to say that God had the attribute of being creative, right, before, well, that would mean that there was at least one other who was not creative. That is against monotheism.
Wait.
To say that there was someone less creative.
Wait.
To say he was creative implies that there's something less creative.
Wait. Describe God.
I can't describe God.
You see? No way. No. He knows God. The God that he believes in does not exist in outside reality. Only in his mind. Okay. Now, okay, is God a human being?
No.
So you're describing him now. He's not a human being.
That's a negative description. I can negatively describe
him. That's what I'm saying. So he only give the negative.
Yes.
Okay. So now, is God the ever living, has no beginning, no end?
He has no beginning, he has no end.
So he has a life.
What do you mean life?
Okay. Wait. Is he living?
He is the living God.
The living God. Okay. Is it all the time living?
Yes.
Is that an attribute?
That's an attribute. No. That's an attribute.
Wait. You know what attribute is? You know there's nothing exists. No.
When you say life, you're talking about existence.
No.
Because existence is not a prerequisite.
No. A human body exists, but the body is dead. So life is attribute in extra existence. We have human body exists, but the human body can exist and be dead at the same time. So a life is an extra attribute than existence.
You're telling me that... So, according to you, what you're saying is that prior to having created anything, God had attributes.
Yeah, because why?
And that means that there was God and there was also attributes.
No. We don't say. Look, you see what he's doing. This Mu'tazilite, yeah? That's why you. Yeah, no. I'm not saying that because we don't believe Allah has attributes other than Allah. When we say who is Allah,
Are they identical to him?
When we say who is Allah, we say, brother, if you allow me to speak, because you keep speaking. But when we say who is Allah, Allah is Al-Hayyu, Al-Qayyum, Al-Alim. That doesn't mean three God. If I say I have a tree at home, tall tree, fig tree, how many trees I have?
One tree, same tree.
According to his logic, I have three now. Because I have a fig and tall tree.
So that's the reason we reject the Trinity. That's the reason we reject the Trinity.
No.
But according to you,
Trinity, no. Trinity, not Trinity. They believe Jesus.
Because you see the tree, you say, oh, there's only one tree there.
Josh. As a Jew man, do you believe the same God as a Christian?
No.
Thank you very much. But the Christians, they jump as crazy that they believe the same God. Yeah. Anyway. No, Josh.
One God like this one tree.
No, Josh. You're not listening to me now. No. Now I have a tree. It's tall tree and it's a fig tree. How many trees I have?
You have one tree.
But I just give three attributes to the tree. And you still said it's one.
Attributes as well. You have a tree and you have attributes of the tree.
But the attribute tree is not separate from the tree.
It's part of the tree.
It's part of the tree.
Oh, so it's part of the tree?
Yes.
So
no, wait. So thickness of the tree and tallness of the tree is not part of the tree. It's outside the tree.
So you're telling me it's part of the tree?
Yeah, that's what it made tree.
So you're telling me the attributes are part of God?
Yeah, it's part of God, yeah. That one makes God. That is God.
That's Christianity.
No, that's not Christianity. No, that's not Christianity.
It's part of God.
No, they don't say that. No. They say the Son is not the Father. Yeah. And the Holy Spirit is not the Son. Don't lie. And guys, the Christians. They don't say that.
Okay.
Wait. Because everyone has to understand. Now, describe the Most High to us.
I can't describe the Most High.
Okay. So did God speak to Moses?
He spoke to Moses.
Is an attribute?
No.
Is the speech of God's essence, or other than his essence?
The speech is identical to him.
So his essence.
The speech is his essence.
So it's not his essence. Speech is not his. So the speech. Okay. Is the speech
God and God's speech are no different from each other.
Okay. Is the speech and the hearing the same thing?
They're the same thing. No,
That's why you know what he's doing? He's demonstrating to us on the camera, him and the Mu'tazilites and the Ash'arites, they believe the same thing. Why they say that? They say because if you describe Allah with attributes according to their logic, which is corrupted logic, which is the Greek logic, you are mentioning many gods. So if we say Allah is ever living, the Most High, so what they say, the Mu'tazilites, they say when we say Allah is ever living, it's Allah. When you say Allah is all hearing, it's Allah, meaning all hearing and all seeing is the same thing. No, anyone knows. And when you speak any language that we utilize, if I say I've heard you and I've seen you, seeing and hearing is completely different thing. Is that correct? Correct me if I'm wrong. Is that correct?
Hearing different things.
Yeah. He just say yes. So when God hears,
Seeing and hearing are different things.
so when God hears and sees, is a different thing, attribute or same attribute?
They're not attributes. They are the activities of God.
No. Okay, that's yeah. There's attributes and there's an action.
Yes.
Okay, there's the essence, an attribute, and action. God is the strongest. From his action that he will destroy. Listen, from his action that he will destroy people. You know, understand that. So what I'm gonna say to you, what I'm saying to you, clearly you are demonstrating to us the God that you believe in, it does not exist in the reality. Okay, is God living or is he dead?
God is not dead.
Is he living?
Yes.
So he has attribute of living.
No.
Anyway, let me move. No, let me move to something else. You remember last week, because clearly you're not making no sense anyway. Clearly last week you said about abrogation. Do you remember we spoke about abrogation?
I didn't speak about abrogation. I don't speak about abrogation.
Yes. What do you think about abrogation? Is it in the Bible, abrogation?
No.
Okay. Did God say to Abraham to kill his son Isaac?
No.
Watch this, ikhwa. You know what Allah said in the Quran? Wallahi, when I read it, Allah, you know when you, ikhwa. Wallahi, you know, ikhwa, watch this. Clearly the title of chapter, God telling Abraham to kill Isaac. Let us get it. The Quran is in the Bible.
It doesn't say kill.
Watch
Where
this.
does it say kill?
Watch this,
Find
ikhwa.
the verse where it says kill.
I will show you right now because I checked it. You know why they have to reject that? Because their objective goal is not to reject abrogation. Their objective goal to reject whatever the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ came with. And these the attributes. Listen, I advise you to not follow the footsteps of Huyay ibn Akhtab, follow the footsteps of the Rabi Abdullah ibn Salam who became Muslim. Now let us see, did God tell Abraham to kill his son Isaac or not? Watch this, ikhwa.
Chapter 22. Want to see the Hebrew?
Yeah, what is
Genesis chapter
it?
22.
Genesis.
Yeah.
Okay, Genesis
Yeah. Very good.
22.
Yeah.
1, yeah?
Verse 2.
No, start from 1, of course.
Fine, start from verse 1.
So depends when you're gonna get here it says Abraham. King James, he said, God tell Abraham to kill his son. Watch this here. Sometime later, God tells Abraham. He said to Abraham, here I am. He replied. Then God said to take your son, your only son, whom you love, Isaac, and go to the region of Moriah. Sacrifice him. Do what?
Sacrifice him. Doesn't say that in Hebrew.
No, you know what? We have demonstrated last week that we cannot trust you. You know because why? All the translations says sacrifice him, and it is well known. Watch this.
You everyone to look up the meaning of the word v'ha'alehu and find out what the word olah means.
Wait.
If you translate these two words, you have refuted Shamsi's argument right here.
You can't refute me because why? I mean, not saying you cannot refute me, like I'm infallible, but the point here is, like I told him, look, logically speaking now, brothers and sisters, yeah? Imagine we are in the park. Someone came to me. He said, Shemsi, there's people fighting outside. Another person comes. He said, Shemsi, there's people fighting outside. Another person, 20 people came, they don't know each other, and they said the same thing. Logic dictates they must say the truth because they don't know each other. They're not going to agree upon a lie without meeting each other. Now we look to all the translators, and some of them did translate it directly from the Hebrew, you know, and they mentioned sacrifice. And they mentioned sacrifice clearly. Now, so this, let's see. He said, God said to take your son, your only son, who you love, Isaac, and go to the region of Moriah, sacrifice him. So which translation is this? This Bible Gateway? NIV. Let us choose another one. Okay? I'm looking for the other translations. You go NIV. Let's go to the other translation because maybe NIV say they're not translating it correct.
Let me hear your translation.
Right, I'll translate it. And he said, take now your son, your only son, whom you loved, Isaac, and go for yourself to the land of Moriah, and offer him up there as an elevation offering on one of the mountains that I shall say to you. No, offer him up. Offer him up.
It's the same thing. The Christian guy, the first,
Not the same
it's the same thing. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. You know what Allah said? You know what Allah said? You know what Allah said? Listen. Ikhwa, you know what Allah said? It's such qasas. Listen to this, yeah? Allah said about them, when the Prophet Muhammad came to Jewish, not all of them, some of them, they said, bring miracles like Moses. Allah said, أَوَلَمْ يَكْفُرُوا بِمَا أُوتِيَ مُوسَى مِنْ قَبْلِ. They did not disbelieve what Moses came with before. Why they said that? Answer, you know what they said? They said, oh Muhammad, Moses never exists anyway. Just to reject Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, they had to reject their own Torah. And what he did is demonstrating now. Wallahi, look after yourself, Josh. I'm just showing.
Chapter 4 doesn't say
Yeah, it's so clear.
That's not what it says in chapter 4.
Chapter 4. After that one. Read the next verse. That's it.
Subhanallah. I'm sorry for raising my voice, you know.
Abraham got a
Really? Huh? Go to, which one I was reading, eh? Go to King James.
and Isaac his son, and he split the woods of the elevation offering, and he took
Offering as what?
elevation offering, and he went to the place that God said to him.
Continue, don't stop.
On the third day, Abraham lifted up his eyes and he saw the
Yeah,
place.
they manifest it, you know. They manifest it.
Said to his lads,
Subhanallah, you know. Allahu Akbar.
No, stay here.
No, they're معروف أخي. They're known to reject. Just for the sake of rejecting Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi
Let
wasallam.
us go
They have it.
chill here,
Abdullah ibn Salam witnessed testified against them. And he demonstrated.
and let us return to you. And Abraham took the woods of the elevation offering, and he placed upon Isaac his son, and he took with his hand the fire and the knife. And
The knife, for why the knife? He's going to tickle him with a knife?
What's the knife for?
He's going to tickle him to offer him.
It's to sacrifice.
Yes, Abraham thought that offering up as an offering will mean that I need to slaughter them.
Yeah, so you understood better than Abraham. You understand God better than Abraham.
No, God understands it.
No, it was a test because why? God tested it. Here clearly says
Yeah, it says in verse 1.
it's a test. Okay, how God is going to test him? He's going to test him. That's it. So God is going to test him. We believe it was Ishmael, by the way, but for the sake of argument, I'm showing as Ibn Hazm al-Bahiri, may Allah have mercy upon him, when he, from Andalusia, he was showing them from their own book. There is abrogation. Why? Because God gave a law of go sacrifice or offer your son. Then he abrogated that with giving him a sheep. You understand? That is a clear. So listen, what I was advising with, be the follower of Abdullah ibn Salam. You know who's Abdullah ibn Salam? Abdullah ibn Salam.
You guys made up and said he was a Jew who came
No,
to
he was a rabbi. He was a rabbi. Of course, he's a made up. It's just like you made it up here. He was a rabbi from the Israelite who believed in the Prophet Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam. You know? So clearly, alhamdulillah, today I came back demonstrating from every way, from logical ways, that you people, you know the truth, but I don't want to follow it.
Quran doesn't say about Ismail.
Yeah, you're right. It doesn't say Ismail. Yeah.
Quran talk about Isaac.
No, doesn't say Isaac. No, doesn't say Isaac. Yeah, it doesn't say name. Yeah, it doesn't say
Quran
name.
talk about
No. He's right. Doesn't talk.
say about Ismail.
But you know what? I want to get Aaron because Aaron, he was when I told you about sacrifice. Aaron, yeah, he was no, there's no sacrifice. But when I read the Quran, wallahi, my brothers and sisters, read the Quran. Wallahi, when you speak to some people, especially the Jewish, not all of them, because Allah praised some of them and refused some of them. They can demonstrate and manifest the verse in the Quran with their actions.
just like
He rejected.
so too he will be punished.
Okay, let me ask you something else. You know, Adam,
Adam.
yeah, Adam and Hawa and Eve.
Yes. Adam and Hawa.
Yeah, you believe all the children of Adam came from Adam, correct?
Yes.
Okay, how we came about?
What do you mean?
How we came about? How?
As in, Adam and Eve
Then,
had children,
yeah.
and then they together had children.
No, before they had children, let's have children. They had to get married.
Cain married his sister.
Hey, sister.
Married his sister.
Okay, watch this now. Are you allowed to marry your sister now?
Now we're not allowed. to.
Okay, so therefore it's obligation.
No, it's not obligation.
No.
Okay, was it allowed to marry your sister according to Adam's law?
To Adam's law.
Yeah. Okay. Now, according to Mosaic law, are you allowed to marry your sister?
No.
So the law that God legislated, he removed it and he gave you another law.
No, it's a law to different people, two different dinners.
That's what I'm saying, but it's
There's
still
a din to this and a din to that.
I understand that, but it's still obligation.
It's not obligation.
Okay. You know what is abrogation? You know what abrogation means?
Obligation is where you change what was done before.
Okay. What was the law before?
It wasn't the law before, it was the law to those people.
Okay, was it after or before?
It was before. It was a law, it was a law for those
So it was abrogated.
No, if those people still live today, it would be allowed.
No. What I'm saying, abrogation still occur because Jewish people, what they did, for the sake of rejecting Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, they said there's not all of them, because the Ananites, which is Adnan, they do believe in abrogation, but they say Prophet Muhammad was a true prophet. However, he never abrogated the Mosaic law. Do you believe that Prophet Muhammad is a true prophet?
No.
You don't believe Prophet is a true prophet? Okay. Because what group are you? What sect?
Orthodox.
Yeah, but what is the name? Just Orthodox. All of you claim to be Orthodox.
Yeah, we're all Orthodox.
Are you Jacobite?
Oh, you want a sect within Orthodox?
No, yeah. Where are
Oh,
you?
fine. I'm a Yekka. You've never heard of it.
Oh, okay, alhamdulillah, okay. So let me ask you now, before we conclude, yeah? You know, you believe God is the most wise?
Yes.
Okay.
That means that
No, forget. I'm not going there. No, I'm not going there. So do you think the most wise will leave someone going around the earth claiming to be prophets of his, while allowing him to overpower his beloved ones, the Israelites, as they claim, as the Christians? And he's not just saying, I'm a king. No, he said, I'm a prophet of the Most High. And he told me, you, the Israelite and the Christians, there is no salvation except by following me. And God aided him. And we know, yes, God sometimes allows evil liars as a test. However, eventually will expose them and humiliate them. But historically speaking, Prophet Muhammad and his companions and his followers were known to have the upper hand over the Israelites all the times. So do you think the most wise God would do that?
Yes.
Or he would expose the liar?
I think that he did do that, and it's very clear that he did that, and that eventually this lie will be
Exposed.
Will be exposed with the coming of the Messiah.
Oh, so until the coming of the Messiah, he will be
Yes.
exposed.
Yes.
Or they exposed him before that?
No, not before.
Okay, if someone going around claiming you are his king and he's raping children, would you not expose him?
Sure. I would
Are you more wiser than God?
No.
So therefore, how the most wise creator?
Testing us.
Yeah, of course, but God will not give an everlasting test. When God always tests us, but afterwards, the people of truth will have the upper hand.
Look, at the end of the day, it's not a very difficult test. Very few Jews in history have willingly converted to Islam.
Willingly?
Very few. Yes, willingly.
No, there's many of them. You can't say few.
Very few.
No, you know what? You cannot say. We just have demonstrated. We cannot take your statement. You just try to reject sacrifice and which is in the Bible. Anyway, look after yourself. It was nice talking to you. I want to talk to Aaron because Aaron was there is no abrogation at all. You know. Look after yourself, yeah? And accept Islam before it's too late.
Except
Well, like-
Baha'itism, before it's too
Well, like before it's too late, man. Look, man, he came from a Jewish family and he's a Muslim, alhamdulillah. He's gonna have a heart attack. He's like, his father. He's a Jewish and he became Muslim. Alhamdulillah. You know, alhamdulillah. Anyway. Yeah.
Not the truth.
Come to Jesus.
Anyway, so is that you?
And the light.
One second.
Come to him.
The light, which light? Traffic light?
Come to Jesus. He's the way, the truth, and the life.
But
Life.
let me ask you a question, okay? Uncle, wait. Do you believe the same God as him?
What?
Do you believe the same God as him?
Not this again.
Oh yeah, of course.
Do you believe the same God as him?
No.
Well, you know the Christians, they drive us crazy.
I believe that God is the God Almighty.
Which
And
one?
he's
Jesus or the Father?
He's the God of Abraham.
Which
Isaac,
one?
and Jacob. He's the
Which
God
one?
of
What's
Abraham,
his name?
Isaac, and Jacob.
What's his name?
And a piece of toast.
I said, which one is the God of Abraham?
Huh?
The Father of Jesus?
Jehovah God.
Is that the Father or Jesus?
Huh?
Is it the Father or Jesus?
Jesus.
So not the Father.
Jesus.
So we don't believe in Jesus.
What
so
do
I
you
don't
mean
believe
by?
in the same God as you.
What do you mean by? Why do you
worshipping
see
a
him
man.
separate?
You know what I've noticed, Asif, yeah? Alhamdulillah, he's speaking nice, everything. You know what I've noticed from the Christian missionaries here? He's a Jewish man standing in front of you, yeah?
I know.
He believes in the Mosaic law.
I see.
He believes stoning the... Wait. He believes stoning the adultery. That is in your book. You believe that, yeah? Stoning the adultery. You believe killing the prostate. That is in your book. I've never seen no Christian or Islam hater come into a Jewish man and he say, do you believe in this? Do you believe that? But they come to us to test us about Islamic Sharia. So my question to Islam haters, why I don't see you going to Jewish people, testing them? Where is Bob? Tell him, ask him.
Very easy.
As you know why? Because they kiss your toes. That's why the answer.
they do.
That's what they do. Because they believe. Yeah,
Come on.
that's true, yeah. But like,
We'd still be
no, this is seriously. You know what? Let me make it clear to you. What do I mean by that? Because without the Old Testament, if they try to reject the Old Testament, they will have no proofs for Jesus' prophethood. But we as the Muslims, we are not in need of the Old Testament to prove Prophet Muhammad is a true prophet, alayhi salam. That's why they don't upset you. But you understand my point here? My point is the Christians come to Muslim. Look at your barbaric, backward. You believe in the adultery. You believe in the apostate. But you are always walking around here and you believe the same thing is in your book. But I never see Islam haters and they come in to ask you the question. Why?
I'll tell you why.
Go on, tell me. I want to hear from you then.
Because they don't see it being practiced by any Jews today.
Yeah.
Because in Judaism, it only applies in a case when there's the Sanhedrin. There is no Sanhedrin, so it can't apply.
But you still believe in it though.
Yeah, we still believe it.
And it's still valid.
It's still valid.
That's what I'm saying. So name one.
The reason they're doing it is because they see Muslim countries where that is the law today.
Which country name? Which country they do it?
That's right.
Maybe
Not-
No. Wait.
In
Ask 1 minute.
but also
Wait.
in the text.
Ask 1
In the
minute.
text.
No, wait.
In the text,
Wait.
we see all these things.
Wait.
We see all these things in your text.
So now if I believe,
your text.
wait. So ask
So
him. Listen.
we don't condemn as a human. We condemn you
Okay.
as
Because you believe in it.
what you believe on.
He believes the same
What
thing.
what is
Condemn
your-
him. Believe it. He
No,
believes.
no.
He says
I
no.
don't see-
He
I don't
believes.
see him
Wait.
practicing.
Do I
I
practice
don't
it?
see him
Do I practice it?
practicing.
Do I practice it?
Huh?
Wait. Do I
I don't
practice
see
it?
him practicing
Wait.
marrying a 6-year-old.
Who's 6 years old talking about? Who's
Did
who-
ever
Look,
Jews,
he's changing.
marry
We're not talking about that.
6-year-old girl?
No.
But-
He doesn't
but
mind
the
no deal.
Muslim does. But
No.
the Muslim does
Brother.
because Muhammad did.
See, he came in. It was not so.
Because Muhammad did.
Now watch this, yeah?
So,
Look, Akhi, he hijacked. Talk about killing the apostate.
According to Quran.
He's a liar, man. He's disgusting. You don't have prophet, pedophile. You must think.
So,
You worship a cow, now you worship a man. You need to stop worshiping God.
does not
You know how much
encourage
it's my prophet, that's how we do it.
yeah?
No, listen,
Neither it-
stop kissing his toe. Stop kissing his toe.
This
Yes.
Bible does not encourage you to be a pedophile. Isn't it?
He's a liar, he's a liar, he's a liar.
So
He's a
does
liar.
The Bible encourages us as a Christian not to be a pedophile. But Quran encourages Muslims to be a pedophile because Muhammad practiced to be a pedophile.
You finish. Is it okay to kill children in the Bible? Is that is that the law who's been abrogated?
Depends on the situation.
Is it a law in the Old Testament?
You have to kill children
Yes.
generally?
No, not generally. Is it a law in a war? You have to kill a man and kill children sometimes.
With the idolatry, yes.
It's a law.
With idolatry, yes.
Do you condemn that?
Idolatry.
Do you condemn that? No. Do you
What is it?
Do you condemn
What
killing
is he
children?
saying?
Do you condemn killing
He
children?
is saying
You see how justifying it?
children.
Do you condemn?
Children.
Listen. Do you condemn killing children?
If he is
Look, Furthermore said yes. It's okay to kill children out adultery, and he doesn't say a word. To know, my brothers and sisters, and non-Muslims there, the Christians, they kiss the toe of the Jewish people, even the Islam haters. I'm not talking about that.
Did Jesus ever marry a 6-year-old girl?
Wait. You see, now, look.
Did Jesus
You
ever
answer the question.
practice
Okay.
marrying a 6-year-old
Okay.
girl?
Is it okay to kill children? Is it okay to kill children?
Tell me.
Okay, can I move? We don't want to speak to you. Come.
Did Jesus ever practice?
Yeah, you God, practice that. You God.
Why Muhammad
Wait.
practiced a
Wait.
6-year-old girl?
Watch this, you God pretend to be a baby and you want Israel private part.
No, the Muslims are.
You God
Muslims
pretended to be a
are
baby and you want Israel
following
private part. Come we talk, let's forget. Because why? I don't like this. You like that one, yeah? You like that? Jewish man, you like that one? That's a clever one, isn't it? Yes, of course. Because he's talking about Prophet Muhammad getting married to Aisha. His God pretend to be a baby inside woman's private part. And he talking about Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So do you understand my argument? My argument is that when you see Islam haters coming to me or coming to the brother Mansour or brother attacking the Muslims because we believe in the law, that of course the law that we believe in, there is conditions to it, does not implement in any country and is rare when it take place. You understand? But the point here is it's not about implementing it. The Islam haters come to us here because we just believe in it, they will call us a backward. Do you understand? It's not about even if we tell them, listen, I don't implement it, and we don't implement it in our country, Algeria. They say, no, the fact that you believe in it, it's okay to kill apostate, you're a backward, and you are uncivilized, and you see a war against us. But you Jewish people believe in the same thing, nothing is happening. Do you agree with that?
They have a different gripe with us. They just accuse us of killing their man cult.
That's why you had to come to North Africa, Morocco, Algeria to save your life. You know that, the Catholic Church, when they were killing you. You see?
They kicked them out of Spain.
And now you're killing us in Palestine.
I'm killing you in Palestine.
No, you, astaghfirullah. No, sorry, forgive me. Not you, but there's Akhwa who's
The
smoking
mask
away.
just slipped 10 seconds ago.
No, sorry.
The mask has slipped, everybody.
No, I'm saying when you say you, as a Jewish people, they're Zionists.
So the Jewish people are the same thing, same thing.
No, it's not the same.
Oh, so why did you say that?
No. When I say you,
The
it's
mask
not the
slipped,
same.
the mask
No, it's not a massive. What do you think about the Israeli state? Do you support it?
Think about it, I don't
Yeah.
support it.
You against it, yeah?
I'm against it.
Oh, okay. So you are like what do you call them? In the Hadwi? There's a group that is against it.
There's lots of groups there.
Yeah, it's against it. Yeah. So when I say that anyway, we'll start nice talking to you. But alhamdulillah, khalas, leave him. We was going to speak to him nicely. Have some respect, man. Have some respect. Wallah, it's too much, man. I tried to speak to you nicely, but you start shouting. You try to mock us. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam married to Aisha. You have your God become a baby, and you went inside one private part. When you knew he was God, he knows what he's doing. Talking about my prophet. Anyway, listen, can you take the most of... Wait, before that, can someone help him take the engine from his throat? He has the engine in his throat, take it out. He's wow. He should become officer. Everyone hate him. So my brothers, now this
In the park, it can fill the concert hall.
So my brothers and sisters, those who are watching, if Islam haters come to you, asking you to believe in Sharia, I say, wait. How come I don't see you going to Jewish people asking the same question? Because they believe in it. To show you, it's not about the Sharia they have problem with. They have problem with the Muslims, they hate us. You understand? Anyway, inshallah, we look for someone else. Take care of yourself, yeah? Okay, there's enough longer.
أرجو من الله العلي غفران كل الزلل ورؤية الرحيم ووجهه العظيم وصحبة النبي الطاهر الزكي. يا رب صل أبدا على النبي أحمد وآله وصحبه وتابع لهديه مغرد الحمام وسبح الأنام.